waiting for it to receive my stuff, and then we will get going. I promise you all. Still saying waiting to receive my content, so we're just waiting for the confirmation from YouTube here. And there it goes. Beautiful. Name the show, name the reference. Let me go ahead and tweet out we are live, because that's what I should do anyway. So let me go ahead and say that we are live. I can type. I swear to you, I can type. I know you guys don't really see me typing right now, but let's just say it's a struggle fest over here. Yes. There's the mistake that I saw. Boom. Tweeted out. Alrighty. Let's do this stuff. I'm gonna pull up my chat just so that way I can see what is going on. And we are beautiful. Even more beautiful than we were a couple seconds ago. Just gonna put the chat right there. How's it going, YouTube? Hello, viewers and all. Let's get our shiny hunting underway. And welcome in, Ashton. I see you there into the chat. A long time. I saw you yesterday, I'm pretty sure. I think it was yesterday or something like that, but welcome back, Ashton. Or maybe it was, no, it was Drac, not you. It was Drac. That's who I saw yesterday. My bad. But welcome back, Ashton. Good to have you back here. We are still hunting for this stupid Pidgey and Rattata, but, you know, it happens. We've been going on this for almost 12 hours. Literally after the stream, we will be doing it. We will have at least done this hunt for 12 hours without finding a shiny, since the shiny Bellsprout in stream number 2. And hello, Red-Headed Elf. I see you there. VJ, I just followed you on your Twitter as well. I saw that you have a Twitter now, and it's literally just your YouTube name, at Red-Headed Elf, so I went ahead and followed you. But let's see if we can find a green Rattata or a slightly discolored Pidgey today. Let's just see. We got about, like I said, about roughly an hour here that we can go for. That's not shiny, that's not shiny. You guys move out of my way so I can move forward. And no problem, VJ. I haven't look. I know you saw. I saw you had a couple tweets, but I haven't looked through your page just yet because literally, when you messaged me was when I was going live. So I'll have to check it out here in a little bit. No shinies yet. I do wish the route items did respawn like the Mewtwo Cave does, because then I could get a guaranteed lure up there in Viridian Forest again, but they don't. Oh, you literally only have the one tweet? Gotcha. I wasn't sure. Still awesome either way. Not shiny, just a big Rattata. Not shiny, just a small Pidgey. Yeah, ran right into me. Will we find a shiny in the hour period we have here that will take us to the 12-hour mark? We will never know. And I don't know if either one of you heard this, but in the last stream I mentioned, after we do find the shiny, I'm going to start doing where I do have a timer going and a encounters, you know, seen or ran into or whatever. The seen one would be a little hard because they spawn up as well and those count, but I don't know. Like I watched a couple of the bigger YouTubers and how they did it, and they tend to obviously just only count the ones you run into. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, still the fact that we've gone basically 12 hours without finding a shiny is still rough. I'm watching these stars. Sorry. Like I said, they're close, but they are vastly different for shiny stars versus the big and small stars. Still don't like that they did stars for big and small Pokemon, but hey, whatever Pokemon wants to do. Lily jumped right on top of that Pidgey's back. One of these days I'll find a shiny, and I'll scream really loud unless the Spellsprout. Then I'll be like, "Eh." It'll literally sound like that. It'll literally be like, "Eh." How did I not break that Pidgey's back? That was my question. Literally, it looked like I literally jumped right on top of that thing. How much weight can a Pidgey support? How much weight does a Pidgey weigh? It's a great question. How much does my character weigh? All these questions I do not know. How much does an Eevee weigh? That's actually a first great question. That's the first great question we need answered right now. How much does an Eevee weigh? Because this Eevee's on my head. Like, as you see right now, this Eevee's on my head. So therefore, I'm able to lift the weight of a Pidgey on our freaking Eevee on my head. How strong is my neck? That's what I need to know. Yeah, that is true. You can teach Fly to a don't you be shiny. Ever. I was despawning it. But if an Eevee weighs any more than, like, we'll say 15 pounds, we must be working out our neck really intensely to support the weight of that Eevee. Actually, you know what? I think I can figure it out. If I go here, does it tell me in my party how much they, like, weigh and stuff? Yeah, but I can't read it. He weighs 14 pounds, and he's exactly 1 foot. How are we supporting a 14-pound freaking thing? By the way, just because I'm also curious, I can check it right here too. How are we supporting a 14-pound freaking cat thing on our head? And Pidgey weighs around roughly somewhere between 4 to 6 pounds. This one's a large Pidgey, so it might be a little bit off. But still 14 pounds, and our Eevee's not a big Eevee. So how are we supporting 14 pounds on our head? I don't know if I could do that. Can I do that? Is that something I need to test? Someone get me 14.3 pounds. I'll put it on my head. I guess people in, like, the other countries put their groceries on top of their heads to carry and stuff, so I mean, we have to have somewhat strong necks, but still. It's running right into things. I would say then we have to weigh roughly, like, in the 60 to 70 range, at very, very least, of our character. Meaning we're, like, at least, 10 times heavier than a Pidgey. So yeah, we should definitely crush a Pidgey if we were to jump on it. Logically speaking. Ash could also carry Cosmoem, whatever, the middle stage of Segaleo and Lunala. He can also carry one of those, and that thing's like the weight of everything in, you know. But yeah, still a Larvitar that weighs 158 pounds. I don't know how much. I mean, I can carry up to at least 70 in my arms without struggle, but I can't tell if this is or not because of the bushes. Please don't be. Okay, it's not. But yeah, I know he can carry Cosmoem, or yeah, Cosmoem in his hands. In the Sun and Moon anime, it shows him carrying Cosmoem. Not Cosmog, Cosmoem. The middle stage. I don't know how much one of those weigh. I would have to look it up. There's no way I could look that one up. Leave for work here at 3:30, so we'll be at least live till like 3:20ish range before I need to get ready. Get out of here, Bellsprout. We don't want you. I mean, I want to see another shiny just to know they still exist, but can they be a Pidgey or a Rattata? That would be lovely. There's still every bit of me that feels like I've done something wrong. Is there a shiny feature in the options that you can turn on and off? Starting to believe so. Let's see. Anything weird in the options? Nope, 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 nope. I do have movie skipping on. Cosmo weighs, Jeebus Christ, 2,204 pounds. Groudon and Wailord. Oh, man. I mean, he's never been shown lifting those, but, like, that's a lot of weight. I'm just saying. It's a lot of weight. And, yeah, Ash is basically a literal god. It's confirmed now. You can take Pikachu's Thunderbolts with ease and all that. Let me clear out my phone really quick just because it's bugging me. You know, he's basically, yeah, he's just basically god tier. Flamethrowers do nothing to him. Also, BJ, I just finished watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged with all the, like, funny subtitles or whatever. I say it brings it from, you know, what I usually said. After you watch it a few times, obviously you kind of get used to the jokes and everything, but it's still a good watch because it goes from what I rated it as officially as like an 8 out of 10 to probably about an 8.5 out of 10 is what I would get the rating with the subtitles. They don't add like too much, but it's just enough little subtle things that make you have an extra laugh. With how many times he's been electrocuted and barbecued, he's invincible. Yeah, pretty much. He's died. He's turned to stone. He's been hit by a Mewtwo and a Mew. Turned to stone. You know, a lot of stuff's happened to this man. He's taken Zapdos and Moltres' attacks. He's taken I don't know what else. I mean, he was able to go under the water with Lugia, which I feel like would have some serious water pressure. He's literally a god. Let's just confirm it. Right now, I'm watching the DBZA movies, actually, though, seeing how those are with the subtitles. Seeing I haven't watched those in a long time. Dragon Ball Z Kai's subtitles didn't change too much of the show. I would still say that one was still a 9.5 out of 10. I did see, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where someone was selling all the seasons of Dragon Ball Z for $200, and I was like, why is it so expensive? But then again, I understand because it's 10 seasons. That's an average of $20 a DVD movie, so makes sense, and it's popular. So I was literally thinking about like the non-Dragon Ball Z stuff, and it's harder for me to think of great moments in those series as much as I can in Dragon Ball Z. You know, you got the whole Piccolo upbringing, the whole Vegeta story, um, you know, the Goku Krillin relationship, Piccolo Gohan relationship, um, Fusion, which was cool. There's a lot of Pidgeys right here. I'm kind of like studying really quick. Of course, they run right into me, but you know, at the same point, Team Rocket's also God tier. Yeah, they can survive being blasted off into like heights of unknown and living wherever they crash down at. Do they have parachutes? I really doubt it. But yeah. Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, Goku going Super Saiyan. Goku going Super Saiyan 3 is not as great as the other Super Saiyan transformation. It just has a cool animation for sure, and a lot of screaming. Goku versus Vegeta, both parts. Literally, the best things about GT are Vegeta's Super Saiyan 4 transformations and maybe Baby Vegeta. That's about it. Super 17. Super 17 is kind of cool too. I don't like the whole premise, but it's kind of cool. Regular Dragon Ball, I haven't watched enough of to get official yet, but so far I'm really enjoying the Red Ribbon Saga, and they said like the Piccolo, the King Piccolo saga is really good. Yeah, 3 Pidgeys, none of them. Someone made a tier list on anime protagonists. Ash better be in the S tier. For what? For how durable they are? Then yes, maybe. Um, but as an overall character, I mean, for stupidest character, sometimes yes. I don't know what other thing, but everything overall, everything. Ash better be S tier. I mean, he's been around long enough now that he can compete with a lot of those long time anime and stuff like that. So even if you talk cartoons and all that, I mean, there's only like what SpongeBob and The Simpsons that even rival Pokemon as lengthwise of running shows. And what are you asking about, Ashton? I'm confused. I was talking to my boy Papa Agron actually yesterday when I got off work. We had a long, good talk in the chat and everything like that. Make sure you guys all sub to Papa Agron. He's a very, very good man. Not gonna lie, he could probably hold his own against base form Goku. No, he died. He died immediately. As godly as he is, base form Goku, no. There ain't no way Ash is living. I get he's taking flamethrowers. I get he's taking thunderbolts. I know what Ash has gone up against, but I mean, base form Goku. I don't know. Then again, Goku's so whatever. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right because Goku's so stupid as well, for lack of a better term. That I don't know. It's weird because Goku usually doesn't take things seriously unless they're stronger than him. So I don't know. It'd be interesting, I guess, but I still feel like one strong Kamehameha from base form Goku would obliterate him. And I know Ash has gone against Mewtwo and taken a blast from Mewtwo straight to the face. But if you took Mewtwo's blast thing and put it against Goku's Kamehameha, it's just not gonna do anything. I mean, we're shown whenever Mew's like dodging the blast from Mewtwo and stuff, it doesn't do much damage to those little balls, those psychic balls. Whereas, you know, Kamehamehas that miss basically rift the solar system. I think even Krillin would have a chance against Ash Ketchum. To be 1,000,000% honest with you, I think Krillin would be able to take Ash. One Destructo Disc, Ash ain't living. Ash is not living a Destructo Disc from Krillin. I'm just telling you. Even Tien, one Kiko Ho might obliterate Ash. I'm just going down the chain now. So who's the next weakest under him? Yamcha. He might have a chance against Yamcha. Yamcha's meh. His strongest thing is the Wolf Fang Fist, which is like a fighting move. It's not like a blast. Yeah, he might be able to take Yamcha. Does Ash get access to his Pokemon in this fight? Destructive Disc cannot murder everyone, sadly. Sadly, it cannot. It has failed so many times, or not been used properly so many times. The strongest character we see it ever cut in any way was Frieza's tail off. We were under the indication that his Destructive Disc could have maybe killed the androids if he used it, but he didn't. How many freaking Pidgeys are right here? But it doesn't kill, like, it doesn't hurt Cell at all when he uses the Destructive Disc against Cell. How many Pidgeys are there? Holy schmolies. And not a single one I think are shiny either. I'm like studying these. I have to look at my Switch just to like, okay, or not, because they're going to keep running into me. There's so many around this area. Let me look. Not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. There are literally like 4 or 5 here, and none of them are shiny. Are you kidding me? When are you thinking of making some content and stuff, BJ? Do you have a date yet? Since you have, Twitter going, YouTube channel going, all that type of stuff. Do you have a definitive yet idea of when you're gonna do stuff? Or are you gonna like bulk record first to have things finished, or what you thinking? What you thinking? I need to know. I need to know. If you think you're gonna leave, then you better say so. I need to know. By the end of this week? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, whenever you start putting out content and all that, I'll definitely plug you a bunch. I haven't plugged Brian's much, but he keeps changing his channel name, so it's like hard for me to plug when he keeps changing his channel name. One week he's Uzi Kills, the next week he's Brian something something, now he's like HN Boom, which I don't even understand, and then I don't even know what else he's been at. Karma Kills, I don't even know. He's had so many different changes of names with one YouTube channel that I can't keep track anymore. Mad respect to Brian, but still. Sci-fi kills. Everything kills everything. He likes killing. I mean, he is playing Fortnite, so he is killing others, I guess, but still. Still. I don't get why he doesn't stream with his Xbox, though. I thought Xboxes have the same things as PlayStation where you can stream from them. I might be wrong, but I thought they did. All these Pidgeys, and not a one are shiny. I can't be too hard on you, though. I mean, you've had a couple of channels with, like, V-Vlogs and the one where you and Ollie were in for a little bit and stuff. I can't remember all yours, but You've had a few as well, so I can't be like whatever. But at the same point, you're younger, I guess. I don't know. That's right. I don't have much room to talk coming from the guy that has, Viva City Films, Penguin Flaming Films, NFL Fan Freak, Miggy Mix Records, Tubby's Life, The Good Laughs. What else did I have? I mean, even just this channel alone, Gamer Nation, MBV Gaming, Super Gamer Bros. I don't know if I said that one or not. All the changes before it became the moderate gamer. I don't have much room to talk either since I've gone through a lot of changes myself. Look how tiny! You're so tiny. Okay, maybe moving forward. we don't speak about the former channels. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. I was talking to somebody. Oh, it was during my sleep block about my big NFL fan freak channel. I was like, yeah, about 95% of that is not relevant anymore. Like, no one's going to care about who played who in the year of 2012 or what trades happened in 2012 or injuries or what teams were doing in 2012. Literally, the only relevant things on Big NFL Fan Freak still to this day are all my sit-down talks. Probably except for, like, the Brett Favre ones and stuff, but, life of a football player, the different types of football rules and stuff, which I get can still change because they keep changing and adding new rules, but still it has the basic concepts. I don't know. Still, like I said, it's overall irrelevant. Either way, enough talking on crazy past. Get a shiny before we have to wrap up today, can we? Or will we be officially 12 hours in? This down talk sounded like it'd be about the talk. Yeah, pretty much. Probably could have been. I mean, I was basically, I don't know if you know, but the chair that we have here at the house, the like rocking chair one, it was a chair similar to that, but it was black. So yeah, it was like very sophisticated looking. My thumbnail was kind of like where to have my hand on my chin, eyebrow raised. Like, what are we going to talk about today? What's going to be this interesting topic that I'm going to be bringing up? So yeah, could have been definitely at one point. Let's talk about the talk. And what BJ's referring to is Reese Cups. That's what the talk is. Definitely what the talk is. It's talking about the Butterfrees and the Beedrills, the Combies and the Vivillon, whatever the other butterfly Pokemon's name is. Are you shiny? Nope. Are you shiny? Nope, you're not big enough stars, not big enough stars. The Onyx and the Cloyster, dang right. More Pokemon references. Did you see the new Pokemon trailer thing yesterday, BJ? The DLC stuff that they released yesterday. Did you end up watching that at all? Or my reaction to it? I did post a video on it too, I guess that's true, but either way, did you end up actually seeing it yourself? Yeah. When you said Cloyster, that's what reminded me of it. I'm telling you, that dang Shelter thing, I don't even know what to call it. They need a name for it. That's all I need to say. They need a name for the thing that's on Slowbro. That's all good. I'm not upset that you didn't watch my reaction to it. Mostly you won't see, my face wasn't actually featured. I know it's in the thumbnail, but my face isn't actually on there. You just hear my voice talking about it all because I was on my way to work when it was dropping. But yeah. I think my biggest reaction to anything was the Blastoise. Blastoise looks sick. Tell you what, Blastoise. Woo! You make Charizard looking like nothing with all those cannons. But yeah, they need a name for the cloister shelter thing that's on a Slowbro. They need a name for it. I can't wait to see what Slow King looks like, and with the release date of literally like whatever I said, 14 days. Less than that now, because I think it's the 16th is when it comes out, so like 12 days away. So many cool things. I definitely did expect some more forms, but either way, still excited for the DLC. Once Aunt Awesome pays me, then I'll have enough to buy it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have a way to transfer money to you, bud. But, yeah, maybe some point soon we can get you that. For all the chore stuff you did. 26, yeah, isn't like $29 for the both packs of DLC. It's not that bad. Not bad at all. Rattata. I'm over barging inside these people's houses. Does this actually have a room for your rival? No, it's just a one-bedroom little $30 for what is it, like $29.99, or is it exactly 30? Either way, yeah. After like tax and everything, it'd be right at like probably just under $31. Yeah. Where are the shinies at? But you still need a Sword or Shield game as well for the DLC. Yes, I know. All the shinies are in Johto, the actual game that they came out. Although if they moved to Johto, why aren't they in my Road to Shield series then? Because I'm... Oh, no, wait, I'm in Kanto in that one too. Dang it! Never mind. Just kidding. I only did like a... I think it was like a 30, 40-minute long live stream yesterday of Road to Shield because it got too close to work. I felt kind of bad about it, but at the same point I was glad to do it. But maybe tonight or tomorrow I'll do a Road to Shield series episode. We could just find a shiny, that would be great. Although I don't... What just hit me? Oh, Pidgey. Okay, I was like, oh, I didn't even see anything hit me. Shiny Pokemon existed red and blue, but couldn't be sent. Oh, yeah. Only certain ones, though, in red and blue, because you had to have the right stats and everything like that. So there's only a very few in red and blue that can be shiny. They're still shiny if you know they're shiny. I think that's the only major game I wouldn't know how to still find shinies in is the original Red and Blue games, because you would have to literally know all the right stats and everything. I mean, I'm sure you could like look it up, but at the same point, I'm sure it's complicated as well. Go for about 15 more minutes here, and then we will have to wrap it up just because of the fact, like I said, I do have to go to work. But it's all good. I'm not even like remotely kind of ready for work. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I mean, it only takes like a quick outfit change and then I'm ready for work, but still. Like, all I'm doing is running into Pokemon. I'm still convincing myself that there's some trick to. I should have just chained Rattatas instead of Pidgeys, because that's how I found my shiny Bellsprout, was a chain of shiny Rattatas of Rattatas. Maybe Pidgeys are bad luck or something. And you start overthinking everything. I used to do that a lot also with sports games. I'd be like, I would have to sit certain ways if like good plays were happening and I was sitting like this, and I would purposely keep myself like that. Or if like bad plays were happening, then I'm like, okay, let me try sitting this way. Let me try sitting this way. And until good stuff happened, then I just keep myself there. Those like superstition type things. Where are shinies? Also, I think my like Bellsprout's really close to evolving too. What's weird? I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused right now. Dodge, dodge. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. Go, 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 go. Very superstitious, riding on the wall. You just see it like a shiny, you know, something that would be great. Oh, there's your aunt BJ. She just pulled in. That's why the dog is limping like crazy right now. Come here, Cooper. Well, I wanted to go for a little bit longer, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So I can spend some time with her. Thank you guys so much for watching. This will be the Modern Gamer signing out.